I'm turning Japanese. Yes, I'm turning Japanese. I really think so.
How's it going? I'm Charlie.
I'm Jean.
Thanks for tuning in to Multicasking.
Yes.
Appreciate your subscription to the channel. Thumbs up if you like us. Thumbs up if you don't like me. And just me.
Yeah.
We're going to do some Japanese for you today. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'm going to call it Umiki. Because I think it's actually pronounced Umiki. This is a 46% ABV. This is a 92 proof. This is the world's first ocean-fused whiskey finished in pine barrels, folks.
Really? Okay.
Pine barrels. Unique color. You don't see that kind of blue on a whiskey too often.
The Balcones Baby Blues is kind of similar.
That's a different shade of blue. This has a little bit of
kind of similar.
Purple in it, I think. Produced and bottled in Japan.
Periwinkle.
Which makes me think it is in fact, well, that's this thing. That's why Umiki, Yum means, I think, sea, and Iki means, it's two words put together. Iki means pine, I believe, which I think that's the name. So this is a style of whiskey they believe that they have created, where it's next to the sea, ocean, whatever. So I'm assuming we're gonna get some saline today. I don't know. Maybe not.
I don't think so. I don't think there's any saline.
Pine barrels, though. They're not finishing American white oak. They're not doing Mizunara casks. They're not doing whatever cask. They're doing pine trees. What you get on the nose there, Jean Marie?
I don't get pine trees.
No?
No. It's kind of a nice nose. I get a lot of fruits. I get very citrusy, the red fruits, the orange fruits, a lot of them.
This, I get the Japanese.
Do you now?
It's not quite Hakushu. It's more Nika from the barrel than it is Hakushu. Hakushu's got a little bit of smoke on it.
I get some butter and some oranges. And some red grapefruit again. There was some red grapefruit I got a long time ago on something.
I like your grapefruit, but here's how I get this nose. It's like you take a grapefruit filter and you pour butter through that grapefruit filter, so it's like buttery grapefruit with a hint of onion salt.
Onions.
Or onion powder, maybe.
Hmm.
Just there's a umami note to it.
A vegetal type of thing, you're saying?
With powdered sugar.
Interesting. Now here's a fun fact about it.
Tell me a fun fact.
Now I know that it is almost Christmas 2024, but last year, 2023, almost the year 2020, whatever. Last year we
Dates.
bought. I like numbers.
Oh, I see where you're going with this. Okay,
Last year I got an advent calendar from Flavor, and it had a bunch of different whiskeys in there, most of which we've not had. And this was one of them that I liked, so I purchased it way back then. So we've been sitting on this almost a year.
Oh, that's where you're going with it.
Yeah.
It has been a year.
Yeah.
We do that all the time. All the time. We buy something we like. Some people, not judging, some people like, we gotta get this out and get all the views. We just like hanging out with you. So
we do it when we get to it.
That's exactly right. We just
you
like hanging out with you, sitting around, having a whiskey with you, sharing our thoughts. You share your thoughts. I talk to the screen when I watch Whiskey Tubers. I assume you're doing the same thing. High five. Appreciate the high five. Thank you.
I'm going in.
Have a good one. So yeah, there's I kind of get the pine because I'm saying it like an onion powder. There's a umami note. There's an earthy note overtone to this. That's not necessarily in the background. Huh. Okay.
I got a little pepper kick. What are you laughing about? What's so funny about my pepper kick? I got a little pepper kick. I got all of those yummy fruits, and it's just a swirling in my tongue. It's juicy. It's soaking in. I don't get the pine. I don't. Hopefully, you're not supposed to get pine because I don't know how much that would affect whiskey. About what a pine flavored whiskey. I'm not tasting pine. Is my point.
I was scared when we got this, and it's pine aged. I'm like, it's gonna suck. I'm expecting pine resin. I'm expecting needles, pine needles, which does work in some whiskeys. Every now and then we'll get a whiskey, a Colorado whiskey. We'll get that in. I like this. This.
Maybe, you know, now that I've said pine, maybe there's like a little hint of a little bit of a Christmassy pine tree.
For me, this opens up fruity. This opens up peppery.
It's more fruity, yeah.
I love that the pepper in this whiskey it starts out with the opening, and then it kind of dissipates at the mid palate. I love that there's a transition there. We've gone through a long line of whiskeys where they haven't had great transitions. This has a good transition.
Would you say the ABV of this is?
46.
Yeah, okay. It drinks right about that. I would have guessed more like 50 instead of 46 because I'm getting a little bit hotter on the palate. Get a little hotter.
If this is what a pine barrel aged tastes like, come on, American distillers, let's get some pine barrels going. Try this if you're like, Rabbit Hole watches this, some other distilleries watch us.
I got Rabbit Hole on.
Huh?
I do, I got it.
You're one of a kind. One of a kind. Was it Andrew? Andrew, shout out to Andrew from Rabbit Hole. But anyway, yeah, if you're an American distiller, check out this process because this is freaking unique. I was hoping we'd get some salt, like from the islands.
It also was on the ocean, right? Rockabye Baby on the ocean.
Yeah, Rockabye Baby on the ocean. I was hoping for some saline, scotch.
Oh, some peat,
Not peat, but you'll get salty notes. Yeah. What's that ocean voyage one?
Oh, Jefferson.
Jefferson's, yeah. We get a little bit of that as far as bourbon goes, but yeah, I'm digging this. And since it's flavor, I don't remember there being a lot of expensive ones in flavor. I think the most expensive one in that whole advent calendar was $100, I think.
I don't remember.
So I'm excited to hear what this price is.
I know I did, at one time, I did a whole, you know what, I'm going to dig that up. I know where it is probably somewhere.
I don't know what you're talking about, which means they don't know what you're talking about.
I'm getting to it. I wanted to know if that was a great deal or not. I can't remember how much it cost, but what I did was I found the price of each one of those bottles, and then I calculated how much it would cost for 20 milliliters of that. 50 however many milliliters.
50.
And I calculated how much it cost of the. I mean, of course, you would have had to buy all those bottles instead of just getting a little 50 milliliter of it.
There's math involved.
If it was a great deal or not, and I don't remember what the result was. But we're gonna do that before. We're gonna do that soon because it's Advent time.
It was like $40 more expensive, but then you yeah, do that. Yeah.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Watch for that.
It was pretty close.
Did water do anything for
you? It did. Thanks for asking. It did. Normally it's me that goes off on tangents.
I know.
This is a nice role reversal.
I tell you what.
It did actually. So I'm getting the sugar's morphed. It's an earthy sugar like a tree sap, not pine, just tree sap. I'm digging this. That's pretty good. I was gonna take a drink, but then we can't both drink at the same time.
We can. Kind of want to.
I think you said I love woo. That's what I heard.
Cranked up my peppers even more. Man, now I know why I purchased this.
That's good.
Tasting it.
It doesn't come off like a scotch. It comes off like I would even say maybe even an Irish. I'm getting some nice vanillas now with the water. You probably want me to score this. I'm gonna score what I'm gonna score, Jeannie. You're not gonna tell me any different. Higher than I thought. I had low expectations because of the pine. I dig it a lot. 88, I think you probably did. I'm gonna say you did an 88. What'd you do? 88?
88.
Boom.
88. You wanna know what?
I do. I'm gonna guess $52. How close was that?
45.
Oh yeah, definitely worth 45.
$45.
Definitely. I am surprised because this is a Japanese. I am surprised that there's a cork.
Oh, good call. Look at you calling things.
Actually, this is not your everyday cork. Now that I say that out loud, that's more of carved wood with a plastic cork insert. So this is not cork. It's wood.
It looks like cork.
It does look like cork.
It visually looks like a cork.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So this is carved wood and this is plastic. Man, Japanese, American, I think American distilleries can learn a lot from Japanese tops. Look at that. That looks like a cork.
This is good.
Especially through there. That looks like cork. I'll shut up now, sorry. Elvis. Anything left to add, Gene?
Nope, nothing else to add.
Charlie?
Gene, and I hope you are just as thirsty as we are.
That sounds like it's gonna break.
Mm-hmm.